on, Freight fans? Freight guy here. Got my lovely wife with me today. Saturday, March 14th, and we've got a unique hotshot run I want to talk about a little bit. So we are heading down to Nogales, Arizona. Got the trailer hooked up and all that. We're going to pick up a couple skids of Airfreight. I know I've mentioned this before, but we provide Airfreight services, so most of you folks out there wouldn't be able to do this. You have to have a security clearance through the Transportation Security Administration via security threat assessment, which is something that I have, that we both have actually. That I believe it's good for 5 years. Once you have that, you know, you're able to touch and handle air cargo once you've passed the test and different things that come with it. So not your typical hotshot kind of load, but since we've got the MC and we've got the means, we're going to run down there and pick this up. Now, this is something normally we would pay our vendor who does this for us $850 to pick this up in Nogales, Arizona, and run it up to the airport in Phoenix and drop it at the airline. And typically they'll do it in a box truck or something like that. That's the majority of the service providers that are handling that run bobtails or 24-foot box trucks. But figured this would be a good opportunity for us to save the company some money, so we're not paying somebody else to do that. I'll just go do it myself, and we'll pay ourselves to make this happen. So we're heading on down. We'll be there in 3 hours. I've got my dog Lambo back here in the back too, so just kind of making a day trip out of it. We initially were just going to hang out at the house and do nothing all day, and, you know, stay locked in from the coronavirus. I'm joking, but this opportunity came up, said, hey, screw it, let's go make some money and hit the road, make a little road trip, and be done today. So we'll check back in with you here in a bit. Man, what the hell's wrong with that guy? We'll check back in with you here in a bit when I've got the load on board, and we'll kind of show you a little different way of handling this particular hotshot load for Airfreight. So maybe you guys will learn something today. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Look at you, Freight gal, yeah. Just roll up that strap and then tuck it right there in the side.
No gloves?
That's alright, just get your hands dirty.
Like that?
Yeah, maybe a little bit more. And then squeeze and tuck it in that side, yeah. Alright, good job.
Ta-da.
Well done.
Okay.
Alright guys, well we're loaded up. We're gonna
right?
head to the Phoenix airport. Talk to you guys in a little bit.
Turn left onto South.
What's going on, Freight fans? Forgot to record my delivery to the airlines of that shipment I picked up on Saturday, so I apologize for that, but kind of an interesting process too. It would have been kind of cool to show it to you. I don't know that they'd let me record there, but it's something I could have done. Typically you got to go in there, you bring your paperwork in, you know, you got to have restricted access. They come out, they check your cargo, they dim it, they weigh it, they screen it. You're there for quite a bit of time, so it's a little bit of a commitment time-wise, but oh well. Today's Tuesday. Here we are in the middle of this coronavirus mess, and I had an appointment this morning, got postponed obviously because of this corona thing, and now I'm heading to a doctor's appointment. But I've been on the boards this week trying to find something to do, and I've come across some good loads, but because of some of the scheduling I had that got postponed, sorry about that, we were interrupted there. Anyway, so I mean, it's been kind of weird. I mean, because we're living in like what I kind of like to call the twilight zone right now is what it feels like. mean, I'm driving down the streets right now, and there's some traffic, but it's maybe half of what its normal through capacity is. Just weird things going on, man. Just weird things. With that said, the boards have tons of loads on them. I mean, for me to see 64 loads for pickup today or tomorrow, and this is on truck stop, I mean, that's a lot. Typically, I mean, if I see 30 or 40, that's about an average, but 60 something loads on there. And some of them are duplicates and whatnot, but problem is most of them are just not paying anything. I mean, there's a load on here, 9 feet, I think it's 1,500 pounds from Phoenix to somewhere in Florida. It's like 2,600 miles or something. $200 they have it posted for. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I hope nobody takes that load. You should not even be quoting your customer anything near that to try to move that. And if your customer asked you to, at that point in time, there's no way I'll cover this. I don't know, that's embarrassing, man. I see that broker's name up there. What's the first thing you think when you see that? You know, it's either shit freight or they're cheap people. So I just a little bit interested in seeing what that was all about. On the positive side of the business, though, obviously not from a hotshot perspective for me, but on our hotshot brokerage piece, our niche really seems to be building out nicely. We did just pick up another customer here last week, and we're now doing our third hotshot for them, which is awesome. So I wish I could have taken it. It was coming back from San Diego back here to this market, but hey, that's okay. You know, I'll get the next one or whatever. So there are some positive things going on, and looking forward to that. Hopefully this coronavirus outbreak thing will kind of settle down and let everybody get back to normal. But until then, we just got to plug through and make things happen, guys. So stay safe out there. Enjoy the streets. Enjoy your job. As far as we know, guys, we only live once. So you got to make the best of it. Talk to you later. Deuces.